Absolutely. Look, that's a fair comment. One of the things that we're actually looking at doing to give people a heads up is to go door to door. We're looking at the various options here, some calling, because obviously we know who our customers are along the river and so on. But look, we take this very, very seriously. There's a lot of people involved in the cleanup, and we're hoping that it's all done sooner than later. It's a very unfortunate, and we take our environmental stewardship very, very seriously at NBPOWER.
No, I'm just curious because there was nothing on the Irving media, and there was, of course, there was an election. They were busy, and
But there was. I'm sorry, but Michael Staples of the Gleaner had a story yesterday.
Yesterday, but this happened Saturday.
And you're absolutely right. It wasn't. It's difficult to put out communications on a weekend night, but certainly we were on social media. We explained what was going on, and obviously, if anybody has questions, they can call us anytime. 1-800-663-6272. And we'll take their information if they have certain questions about their own properties and so on. And we're more than happy to help any way we can get the message out to them.
Are you going, it's all right to put a press release, okay, we did our job, there's the press release. Are you going to put an update every 6 hours, every 12 hours?
Well, it's really one of those situations. One of the things that has been very good for us is that in the preliminary work that was done by the environmental specialists who do this for a living, they said they were very positive about how fast the oil was biodegrading by itself. We've seen nothing in distress as far as wildlife or birds or anything like that. So we're very pleased by that. There's rain coming, which actually you would think the opposite, but is actually a good thing because it helps break up whatever oil is left, and it'll help it evaporate again more because it's energy that's being placed on it, which was explained to me by one of the scientists involved. And I'll tell you, we're going to be putting out information as we need to. We think that there may be some more communication coming out in the next day or so. We're working on that now. But definitely to your point, like we want to keep people updated as to what's going on.
What's your website?
I'm sorry?
What's your website? What's your website to get updates?
So our website is www.nbpower.com, and if you go on the section on About Us, on the right-hand side, you'll see a pull-down menu, and you'll see the news there.
The news there.
Go to Énergie Nouveau-Brunswick or NBPOWER on Twitter. That's a great source of information, up to the minute and short and concise and very quick.
I got a video of a duck swimming in there and diving in there. Is that duck still alive, or should...
Absolutely. So one of the things that we were concerned about, obviously, is the wildlife that's on the river. And the boats that have gone out to date have seen very quickly that some of the birds have, as soon as they go near them, they have taken off without any hesitancy whatsoever and without any labored process. So they're able to fly very, very easily. So that's a very good thing.
So would the oil destroy algae?
That's a good question. There's some areas where we're going to have to collect beach grass and bag it and get it out of the river. There's no doubt about that. But as the days continue, some of the oil is actually just disappearing by itself. It evaporates or biodegrades. So there's definitely going to have to be some areas where grass or algae will be collected, bagged, and properly disposed of.
When can my dog go swimming in the river again?
You know what? That's a great question. I don't have the answer to the dog swimming in the river. I will check that out though, and I'll let you know.
I'm laughing here
because even though it's not hazardous, it's still oil, right? So It can be like I have a dog, and if even non-hazardous oil, you're trying to get it out of their fur, it's not pleasant, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are you saying nobody should go in the river between the Westmoreland Bridge and the dam?
No, it's not an issue as far as
boats and everything, ski-doos and sea-doos and.
Yeah, it can be an irritant, but there's the channel's open for kayaks, for boats. the part of it being non-hazardous is key here, but we want to get it cleaned up as soon as we possibly can.
What did you learn from all this?
Well, look, I'll tell you, it's a situation that makes you realize that a lot of the things we have in place actually do work, because we were able to quickly mobilize a crew that specializes in cleanups. We were able to get a hold of the Department of Environment, both provincially and federally. I think there's always room for improvement at NBPOWER in communicating our message, as you say, and we're always open to new ideas to get our message out. That's guaranteed. We don't have a monopoly on what we think are good ideas, so anytime that we can learn something about getting messages out earlier and faster, we're all for it.
What do you think about these non-editing interviews?
I have no issues with that whatsoever. You're a good interviewer.
Good, no problem. Okay, Marc, merci beaucoup.
My pleasure. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, that wasn't bad. So now we know what's going on. So the next few days, forgot to ask them how long they're going to stay there to make sure that it's all cleaned up properly. So anyway, I hope you got some of the answers. I did.